Have you ever crossed paths with a man who remains composed even when the world around him is in turmoil? Someone who seems to find strength in solitude and carries an aura of silent wisdom that speaks louder than words. This man might be what many describe as a Sigma male, a rare breed of individuals who don't fit neatly into the traditional alpha or beta male categories but still wield influence in their own understated way. These men are often seen as lone wolves, navigating life on their terms, exuding a quiet confidence that captivates those around them. But what lies beneath this intriguing exterior? Is this calm and collected demeanor a product of their genetic makeup, or does it develop through the challenges and experiences life throws their way? Are Sigma males born with these traits, or do they cultivate them over time, shaped by a combination of internal drives and external circumstances? In today's exploration, we'll uncover 10 key areas where the forces of nature and nurture may converge to create the complex and compelling character of a Sigma male. We'll look at early signs of independence, the roots of their relentless curiosity, their unique social tendencies, and much more. Join us as we embark on this insightful journey to understand the making of a Sigma male and the profound dynamics that set them apart. Let's begin. Number 1. Path of the Lone Wolf. Chosen or forced? The lone wolf identity of Sigma males is one of their defining traits, a lifestyle characterized by independence from traditional social structures and hierarchies. This path can be either a conscious decision or the result of external circumstances. For some Sigma males, solitude is an intrinsic preference rooted in their personality. From an early age, they may have felt an aversion to the conformity and expectations of group dynamics, finding freedom and authenticity in operating independently. These individuals view societal norms and group affiliations as constraints that stifle their personal growth and creativity. On the other hand, many Sigma males find themselves on the solitary path due to adverse social experiences. Negative interactions such as betrayals, manipulations, or toxic group dynamics can erode their trust in others, prompting them to retreat into solitude as a means of emotional self-preservation. This withdrawal can be a protective measure, ensuring they are not vulnerable to the same harms again. The pain of these experiences reinforces their belief in self-reliance, leading to a life where they rely on their own judgment and capabilities rather than the support or validation of others. Whether the lone wolf path is chosen or forced, the result is a man who values autonomy above all else. Sigma males prioritize their internal compass over external approval, often leading to success in areas where self-direction and independent thinking are advantageous. Their solitude is not necessarily a rejection of social connection, but rather a selective approach, choosing quality over quantity in their relationships. This lifestyle allows them to focus on personal goals, self-improvement, and intellectual pursuits without the distractions or conflicts of traditional social structures. Number 2. Comparisons to introversion and ambiversion. While Sigma males are often mistaken for introverts due to their reserved nature and preference for solitude, their social tendencies are more nuanced, frequently aligning with ambiversion. Unlike pure introverts, who consistently prefer solitude, Sigma males can navigate social situations with ease when they choose to engage. They may enjoy deep, meaningful conversations and thrive in one-on-one or small group settings where the interaction is genuine and intellectually stimulating. Ambiverts, who balance traits of both introversion and extroversion, share this duality. Sigma males often exhibit similar behavior. They can be social and charismatic in the right contexts, but they require substantial alone time to recharge and reflect. This need for solitude is not just a preference but a necessity for their well-being, allowing them to process their thoughts and maintain their emotional balance. The distinction between Sigma males and traditional introverts lies in their adaptability. Sigma males are not averse to social interaction. They simply reject superficiality and prefer environments that offer depth and authenticity. Their social engagement is often selective, driven by a desire for meaningful connections rather than an aversion to people. This selectivity can be misunderstood as aloofness or detachment, but it is, in fact, a conscious choice to prioritize quality over quantity in their social interactions. This complex interplay of social engagement and solitude underscores the uniqueness of Sigma males. They possess the flexibility to engage when it serves a purpose and the strength to withdraw when they need to recharge. Their ability to oscillate between these states positions them as distinct from both introverts and extroverts, embodying a balanced, self-directed approach to social life that defines the Sigma identity. Number 3. Innate curiosity vs. learned behavior. Sigma males are often characterized by their relentless curiosity and desire to understand how the world operates. This isn't a superficial curiosity, it's a deep-seated drive to uncover the truth and understand things thoroughly. For some, this manifests in childhood through a fascination with taking things apart, like disassembling electronics to see how they work. For others, it shows up in their relentless pursuit of mastering new skills, often going far beyond what's required or expected. This intense curiosity can be seen as either an inherent trait or a learned behavior. Some men describe this hunger for knowledge as something they've always had, an intrinsic urge to dig deeper and question everything. Others trace it back to specific experiences, such as encountering contradictions from authority figures or discovering inconsistencies in the information presented to them. These moments of realization might spark a skepticism toward surface-level explanations, leading them to constantly seek more comprehensive truths. Whether it's an inborn trait or a learned response, this endless curiosity becomes a defining characteristic of the Sigma mindset, ensuring they never take anything at face value. Number 4. Early signs of independence in childhood. From an early age, many Sigma males exhibit a profound sense of independence that goes beyond typical childhood autonomy. While other children might seek constant validation or company, these young individuals often immerse themselves in solitary activities for hours. Imagine a boy who constructs detailed Lego cities, sketches futuristic inventions, or dives into challenging books, all without needing the presence of peers or siblings for entertainment. This behavior reflects a self-reliance that seems ingrained in their personality. Psychologists propose two possible origins for this trait. On one hand, there might be a genetic predisposition to find internal stimulation more fulfilling than external validation, a natural inclination to look inward rather than outward for satisfaction. On the other hand, environmental factors could play a crucial role. For instance, a child raised in a hectic household where attention is scarce might learn to depend on themselves out of necessity. Similarly, a family environment that encourages creativity and autonomy might nurture this independent streak. Regardless of the cause, the result is a child who grows comfortable and adept at navigating their world alone, laying the groundwork for the Sigma traits that will emerge in adulthood. Number 5. Limitless curiosity vs. overthinking. The analytical nature of Sigma males often sets them apart. They meticulously examine details, consider numerous possibilities, and approach decisions with a calculated mindset. This thorough analysis can lead to well-informed choices, minimizing regrets and unforeseen consequences. However, the line between healthy analysis and paralyzing overthinking is thin. Some Sigma males might be naturally inclined toward intellectual rigor, viewing each challenge as a puzzle to be solved. Others might develop this cautious approach after witnessing the fallout of impulsive actions, deciding it's safer to think through every scenario. The risk lies in getting stuck in analysis, where the fear of missing a critical detail leads to inaction. Balancing thoughtful analysis with timely decision-making is a lifelong challenge for many Sigmas, shaped by both inherent tendencies and learned caution. Number 6. Stoicism, nature or nurture. Sigma males are often perceived as stoic, maintaining a calm and composed demeanor even in stressful situations. This trait could be attributed to a natural emotional resilience, an inherent ability to regulate stress and maintain equilibrium. Alternatively, it could be a learned behavior, developed through exposure to emotionally charged environments. Men who face turbulent family dynamics or intense personal relationships might have discovered early on that reacting emotionally often exacerbates conflicts. Over time, they might have trained themselves to process emotions internally, approaching problems with a logical mindset instead. This stoic exterior can make them seem distant or detached, but in reality, it's a disciplined response to life's challenges, a way to navigate turmoil without being overwhelmed. Whether this calmness is a natural disposition or a skill honed through experience, it remains a defining trait of the Sigma male. Number 7. Prioritizing logic over emotion. Sigma male's decision-making process leans heavily on logic, often leading them to evaluate situations through a lens of practicality and reason. This analytical approach enables them to remain calm under pressure, assessing the pros and cons of a situation without being swayed by emotional impulses. Their focus on facts and outcomes often makes them appear detached, but in reality, it is a calculated method to ensure sound judgments. Their emphasis on logic doesn't preclude emotional awareness. Instead, they compartmentalize emotions to prevent them from clouding their judgment. This skill allows them to offer balanced perspectives in both personal and professional settings, making them reliable problem solvers. Their rational approach is often the result of experiences where emotional decision-making led to negative outcomes, reinforcing their preference for a more measured strategy. Number 8. Belief in self-teaching over formal education. Sigma males often view traditional education as too restrictive, preferring to forge their own paths to knowledge. This mindset may stem from dissatisfaction with the standardized curriculum or a belief that formal education doesn't cater to their unique learning styles. They gravitate towards self-teaching methods like online courses, reading specialized books, or practical experimentation, finding these more aligned with their personal interests and pace of learning. Their self-directed learning approach allows them to dive deep into subjects that intrigue them, often achieving expertise in niche areas without formal credentials. This independence is further fueled by a desire for autonomy and a disdain for the limitations imposed by traditional education systems. They often see education as a lifelong process, driven by curiosity and the freedom to explore, rather than a series of boxes to check for societal approval. Number 9. An old soul vibe from a young age. Sigma males frequently display a level of maturity and wisdom that seems advanced for their age, earning them the descriptor of old souls. This trait is often evident in their preference for depth over superficiality in conversations and activities. From a young age, they may gravitate toward older peers or adults, finding greater satisfaction in discussions that challenge their intellect and understanding of the world. They might show an early interest in topics such as philosophy, history, or psychology, engaging in introspection and seeking meaning beyond the immediate. This early maturity often stems from life experiences that force them to confront adult realities sooner than their peers. Family dynamics, personal hardships, or significant responsibilities can accelerate their emotional and psychological development. These experiences cultivate a resilience and self-awareness that allows them to navigate life with a calm, reflective demeanor. Their old soul nature often makes Sigma males the go-to confidants for friends and family seeking thoughtful advice or a steadying presence. They can offer perspectives that consider long-term consequences and moral complexities, which might not be apparent to others. This wisdom, combined with their natural introspection, can sometimes set them apart socially, making them appear aloof or detached. However, those who take the time to understand them often find a depth of character and insight that is both rare and valuable. In social settings, their maturity may manifest in their ability to remain composed and thoughtful, even in emotionally charged situations. This composure is not a lack of emotion but a well-developed capacity to process feelings internally and respond with clarity. Sigma males' blend of early wisdom, introspection, and life experience often positions them as leaders or advisors, even if they do not seek out these roles. Their presence can be both grounding and inspiring, offering a sense of stability and thoughtful reflection to those around them. Number 10. Fascination with life's gray areas. Sigma males have a unique comfort with ambiguity, often gravitating toward the complexities of moral, ethical, and philosophical issues that lack straightforward answers. This fascination might originate from their cognitive style, which naturally leans toward questioning established norms and exploring the deeper layers of societal and personal dilemmas. Unlike those who seek clear rules or definitive answers, Sigma males find value in the uncertainty, viewing it as an opportunity for growth and insight. Their ability to navigate these gray areas allows them to approach problems and relationships with a nuanced perspective. They are adept at seeing multiple sides of an argument, making them excellent mediators in conflicts where rigid thinking might lead to impasses. This tendency can also make them more tolerant and open to alternative viewpoints, fostering a sense of intellectual humility. However, this open-mindedness can sometimes isolate them from others who prefer the security of black and white thinking. Their constant questioning can be perceived as indecisiveness or skepticism, especially by those who seek quick resolutions or clear-cut moral guidance. Sigma males' engagement with life's complexities often leads them to careers or hobbies that require critical thinking and adaptability. They might thrive in roles that demand strategic planning, ethical decision-making, or creative problem-solving, where the ability to consider all variables is a significant asset. This affinity for the intricate and multifaceted nature of life makes them perpetual learners, continuously seeking to understand the world's deeper truths. So, are Sigma males born or made? The truth isn't black and white just as Sigmas themselves might predict. Some men might show these traits from the cradle, while others develop them after facing a storm of hardships and lessons. In the end, it's up to you to decide which holds more weight, nature or nurture. Maybe it's a mix of both, a dance between innate temperament and the challenges life throws at us. If you found this video insightful or relatable, why not join our growing community? Subscribe to the channel for more content exploring the mindsets, traits, and behaviors of Sigma males. Your engagement helps us dive deeper into these unique perspectives. Be sure to like this video if it resonated with you, share it with someone who might appreciate it, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Remember, as a Sigma male or someone inspired by their path, staying true to yourself is the ultimate strength. Keep evolving, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.